What is going on? I'm ZMOT. We are here to talk about the creator codes, what it means, and at the same time, I'm going to show you some engineer full boost ridiculousness. So first of all, for those of you who have been living underneath the rock, the creator code boost is on the very right-hand side of the shop. As you can see, I'm supporting the amazing and beautiful and fantastic ZMOT tongue-in-cheek moment there. Anyways, I went through the help files and stuff, and it doesn't appear that Supercell has added any information about the creator codes to the Boom Beach help yet. Obviously, it's brand new. It has been in other games for a while, but it is brand spanking new to Boom Beach. So we're going to use some life leech rifles combined with some engineers to walk our way through Dr. T. And at the same time, I'm going to show you what I found in the help files. This is what it says. A creator boost code is a way to support your creator without having to spend any extra money. This is a way for you to support your creator boost, to boost your creator, such as me, without spending a dime. This is a way, if you spend money in Boom Beach already, getting instant training or buying diamonds or the second builder, a small portion of those dollars will go to me. I have no idea what that portion is. I have no idea how much actually will end up with me, or if I'll even get anything. I don't know if there's like a minimum that has to get done before there's actually a payment made, and if I'll ever make it to that minimum. But I will share more information as it becomes available to me. I don't believe there are any stats at this point, so all I can do is say, let's throw my name in there, let's throw OP Destroy's name in there, Chicken, Cosmic Duo. I'm not sure if any of the other guys have a creator code at this point, but there's also a link to apply to get your own creator code. There are some requirements defined by Supercell. These are not things that I have any control over. I just managed to meet the bare minimum requirements, and that's all I could do essentially. So please do consider supporting a creator. My preference would be on the smaller types. I mean, I think that the Nick at Nights and the Molts and all of those guys are doing very, very well on YouTube alone, and that's their day-to-day living though. So really, it's up to you. Just consider supporting the little guy, kind of like consider shopping locally, I suppose. I might be biased in saying that because I am one of the little guys, but really, as long as you support someone. And the thing is, if you're a free-to-play player, please consider putting someone's name in there, even if you're a free-to-play player. I mean, there probably is zero revenue coming from that, but just having someone's name appear on a stat sheet is also important, in my opinion. Supercell might scoff at that idea, but if my name shows up on their report and I get $0 out of it, at least I have some visibility that, hey, people in Boom Beach support and appreciate what I'm doing, so maybe that'll help me do something in the future. I have no idea. Sadly, I don't have all the answers on this. It's a little bit opaque at the moment. They said that stats are coming in early 2020, I believe, but we're not there yet. So the bottom line, I guess what I wanted to get across is please consider putting someone's name in there. I know it's a little bit annoying, the fact that it has to be done every 7 days, and many of us, including me, will forget to put names in there. I was a little bit unfortunate. I put my own name in there just because, I mean, kind of like getting a credit card where you get % cash back would be kind of a nice little bonus. But the Supercell new Boom Beach update came out, of course, the day after I renewed my instant training. So just not knowing when the update was going to drop definitely was a little bit of a downside for me, but not a huge deal. Now, I don't think one of the problems with our engineers not shooting terribly quickly is that the rifles that are out front are actually destroying buildings before any of our engineers can throw turrets. So a little bit of a problem. It's sort of like when you're using Everspark on some low levels of the Mega Crab. You click the explosive charge, and then she just never gets a chance to throw it. So a little bit of a downside there. Our rifles are simply doing too much damage, which we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turrets across all of Dr. T. So I assume as we go a little bit deeper into the stages, we should get a few more turrets out. But right now, our medics and rifles are just being too darn efficient. So tomorrow's going to be the big day for me as far as content goes, because typically I have hopefully been your go-to person as far as War Factory sneak peek from a time zone perspective, giving you some info on how to beat War Factory. Now, I do promise I will be getting my War Factory video out early in the morning. Gonna get it out as soon as I possibly can. Right now, this video is being recorded at noon, simply because conference calls and things early morning. Right now, my work is very much in flux. We've basically just changed our entire focus from working on developing new technologies and rolling out new infrastructure and cloud, and to just simply supporting people doing remote work, because times are crazy right now. And so I have to focus on putting money on the I was gonna say money on the table, putting food on the table for my wife and my family. My wife's a teacher, and they just canceled school indefinitely, so a little bit of uncertainty there as well. Just trying to stay positive and work as hard as I can at the moment. So don't take that as an alarmist, oh my gosh, the world's ending and ZMOT will be destitute or something like that. Just letting you know that videos are coming out a little bit later than normal right now, because there's all sorts of stuff going on. But nonetheless, the time zone thing's a little bit different. First time with the new time zone change, so I will be doing my best to get the video out as soon as possible, but I'm not going to stay up till 1 a.m. to get it out, unfortunately, because I'm at my in-laws' house, as some of you might know. A little bit off tangent as far as future people watching this video. I apologize, but tried to get all of the creator details out there at the very beginning. Let's just check that one more time. I'm going to move this stuff over to this side of the screen, and I'll see if I've missed anything on the interesting side. So yes, you can stop, you can change at any point. If you put the chicken's name in, you can click stop and put my name in, or vice versa, whatever it might be. Now, how do you get someone's code? Just simply ask. We will be happy to tell you, I'm sure. My code is ZMOT. It's in the description of every single one of my videos. I probably should have compiled a list. I believe I saw OP Destroys is just OP Destroy with no spaces. I believe Chickens is chicken with no spaces as well, which is a little bit fortunate on his part, because I believe there are other people named Chicken that do the Supercell thing as well. So good job, Mr. Chicken, getting the good naming rights. Now, frankly, I probably should have gone with Anon or even Moose. I apologize for that confusion. I am terrible at branding my channel. People ask all the time why I'm called ZMOT, why I'm called Anon Moose. Honestly, when I started my channel, it said you had to put a name in. So I was super lazy and put in Anon Moose, as in a short form for anonymous, because I grew up logging into FTP sites using Anonymous and using frank@jones.com as my email address, because I don't like giving out any more contact information than I have to, because the internet does not. I value privacy more than many people, so that's why Anon Moose shows up in my channel. And ZMOT has been a gaming nickname I've used for a long time. I probably should have named my channel ZMOT, but I did not expect to have a channel, to be completely honest. So this has just grown organically, and as it's become more and more fun. So that is the state we are at now. My creator code is ZMOT, ZMOT. It can be any case, uppercase, lowercase. You can capitalize the T if you want to do it the way I like to write it. Nonetheless, I feel like these engineers are doing absolutely nothing. Hopefully we get a few more turrets on the next stage, but so far I have not found a useful use for engineers, because they just don't have enough range. Supercell needs to add a bit more range to them. Certainly that would make things so much better, in my opinion. Now we're going to do a couple barrages here just to get rid of everything. This barrage tribe is just absolutely insane. I am throwing barrages like they are going out of style. And I mean, I think I've done 5 barrages so far. Let's throw 2 more on the shock launcher. You don't have to look at your GBE numbers. They just don't move, because we have extra GBE. We have all sorts of ridiculous GBE numbers and quick barrage numbers, and right now is a fun time to play Boom Beach from the offensive side. Those people who are defensively pushing for VP, I assume, are just getting absolutely wrecked right now, because our CZM is a very, very, actually I guess with some bombardiers even mixed in, is a very, very strong troop combo. And you add in the fact that riflemen are life leeching, and then you add in bombardiers, and then all of this extra GBE and things is just absolutely, absolutely silly. So hopefully we can take this down using this wimpy troop loadout. I know that we should have more riflemen, and we should have more than just our silly little engineers who are dying at a terrible rate by the looks of things. So chances are we're not going to be able to take this down, but I am going to give it our best shot. Engineers, riflemen melted. So we are not getting anywhere near the number of turrets down that we need to keep our troops alive, and just too many machine guns for our poor little rifle dude. So we're going to retreat, and we'll come back with some real troops, I suppose. And I can't stress this enough. Please, please, please try out Grenadiers. Grenadiers are incredibly fun right now. I mentioned this in my last video, but Grenadiers, incredibly fun. Now, I do keep somewhere between 1 and 3 boats of bombardiers in there as well. Can't wait to see the cryo bombardiers. Maybe we can get 1 boat cryo bombardiers, 1 boat regular bombardiers in there. Now, a note, if you have a look at the bombardier, I don't know if we can actually see him in the armory or not. That's not the way to do it. In the armory, oh, we don't get to see it. We don't get to see, there we go. So I totally missed the boat of putting a cryo bomb instead of the tennis ball there. Thank you for those of you who pointed that out. We don't know. I assume it's going to be a a bombardier that shoots cryo bombs of some sort. Hopefully not full-size cryo bombs, because that would just be ridiculously overpowered. But I guess we're going to find out soon enough. Let's get rid of some shock launchers and just throwing, I think, what's that, like 6 or 8 barrages, and many buildings are dead. So we are at 12 minutes, a little bit longer than I would have hoped for. And people gave me a little bit of grief because I was dropping my troops not in a super intelligent way yesterday. But now that we've got some planning going on, we're going to get all sorts of shocks out. Hopefully get Bullet heading in the right direction once he gets rid of those machine guns. And then we can finish clearing this stage with our boosted, ridiculously strong bombardiers and grenadiers. Now, Bullet, of course, pulled the medics off to the side, so I'm going to have to use some extra shocks and some extra smokes to keep our medics alive, but overall, this stage should just get melted through like an absolute hot knife through butter, because all of these troops are just super. We're full boost to start with, so this is not a great example of how to attack anything. I find that when I'm full boost and when I have instant training, my attacks are not nearly as strong as otherwise. Like we're about to lose this bombardier back here if we're not a little bit careful. But let's pull our troops over into here and hopefully lose a few less troops. So yeah, that is the Creator Boost. If you have any questions about the Creator Boost, I will do my best to answer them. Please leave them in the comments. Hit me up on Discord and or Twitter, and I will keep you updated as to if I ever get any more payment for starters or any other info, because this is all new to me as well. I've had my creator code in Brawl Stars, and by the way, one more thing, you can add my account or any of the other guys' accounts in all of your games. It's not just Boom Beach. If you have Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, or Clash Royale, or I'm not sure if Heyday has it, any other Supercell game, please feel free to add our names. And like I said, obviously, if you add mine, fantastic, but just please consider adding someone's just to get our names on the stat sheets, because we are the little guys. And that's it for me. I'm ZMOT. Thanks for coming in. Hope all is well with you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and more importantly, comment. That's it for me. I'm ZMOT. Thanks for coming in. Peace.